Well, g'day guys, Ian South Oz here on the beautiful 2018 Deluxe. Okay, so I'm just coming out of my hometown. What I want to do is, this is a standard stage 1 Deluxe, and I want to get a 468 redshift cam in it, but at the moment it's stock apart from the stage 1. This is 60 kilo lighter than my Road King, and my Road King's got a Screaming Eagle power cam in it, so I just want to compare the two. Although there's 60 kilos difference in weight, I'm going to get it up to about 100k on the highway and just crack it flat and sort of maybe see how long it takes between two road markers to get to a certain rev, and see from the seat of the bum whether I can notice any difference. So that's what I'm doing today. Yeah, so I thought that'd be an interesting little test. It's just really for my own benefit, just to see if it does make any difference. So that's where we're heading. So I'll get back to you in a sec when I get on the highway. Oh, I'll talk a bit about the cam I'm getting in there. So I'm getting a red shift 468, so that's a torque cam. I'm getting the billet SNS valve guide. Well, what do you call those things? Like the valve guide holder or something like that. You know, the Harley ones are only plastic. So I'm getting a set of those. I'm getting the I'll think of it in a minute. So with the lifters, I'm getting the fueling lifters, and I'm not getting the adjustable push rods. They're coming in from the top. It cost me no extra for the mechanical work, so I said, oh well, I'm not going to spend 400 bucks on adjustable lifters, adjustable push rods, if you can go in from the top, and I'll just keep the normal push rods. I mean, hey, I reckon that's a better idea rather than have adjustables. But anyway, that's where I'm at. That gets done on about the April the 5th. I should get it back. And I think this thing will go like a cut snake. When I compared this, I'm getting it dyno tuned as well, with the race tuner I've got. I've got the old orange race tuner, the Pro race tuner that Harley made before they stopped it. So that'll tune up okay. So it actually compares to a 117 on the charts that I've seen. So basically I'll have as much power as that, which is pretty good. I'll be pretty happy with that. Okay, so we're just about to hit the highway. We'll see what happens here. Well, I know it's going to happen, but I'll just get a feel for it because I haven't ridden this for a while. Oh yeah, so here we are, about 6:30 PM, cruising along. And I might just crack it as we're going up this hill up here, and we'll see how it goes. Quite cool at the moment. It's probably about 18. See, I've just got to try and find a significant marker. I think there's where this turn off is up here on the right. I'll use that as my first marker. And we'll see how she goes. She's coming up now. I'll use that. Right, flat out. I'll go up to this bridge here. Okay. Right. Well, I know that's going to feel better when I get the cam, but you know, if I was two up and I was overtaking a road train, you know, you'd be somewhat disappointed, I would think. Anyway, I'm going back to the man cave and I'm going to get out the Road King and do exactly the same thing. I'm going for a ride on this tomorrow, about 200, 300 or 400 k's, going down south of South Australia. Well, back again. I'm on the King. As I was saying before, the Road King has the torque cam Screaming Eagle, adjustable push rods, standard lifters. The thing's only done a couple of thousand k's, so they should be okay. Obviously I've got the stage 1, I've got the True Dual Titan 4.5 inch exhaust. Obviously I've got the only tuner I got on this is the street tuner Harley one, and trouble with that, you're pretty limited, you waste your time putting it on the dyno. But you know, it's a bolt-in cam, that's all I wanted for a little bit of extra power, so I'm going to use the same marker and I'll do the I'll look at the speedo, see how I go between the markers to see if it's similar to the last one, but also seat of the pants, how it feels. I mean, I think it's chalk and cheese. I think it's going to feel better, even though it's just over 60 kilo heavier. So we'll see how we go. Tell you what I did notice when I put that power cam in this, it sounded a lot deeper and throatier on the exhaust side of things. Now, find out I'm only in 5th. Ha, there you go. Crazy. Right, I'll get around about the same revs. Now I used that yellow arrow that's up here and I went to that bridge barricade. Already it feels like a wild horse wanting to jump out of the gate. I love this Road King. I love the Deluxe too, but gee, this is the one you want to go on a long trip on. I think that was it there, wasn't it? From memory? Yeah, it was. Here she goes now, pulling in. Well, what's the verdict? Well, I'll be honest, it felt about the same. Marginally. I mean, you remember I was in 6th gear on both tests. It was marginally different, but I really, you know, I think that extra did I say 60 pound or 60 kilo? Yeah, 60 kilo. That extra 60 kilo, which is like, you know, 140 odd pound, I think it's good that they were the same, because I've got the extra weight and I wasn't losing anything. Whereas I think if I didn't have that cam in, obviously with the extra weight on this, you'd definitely notice the difference. It'd be more doughy. But what I did notice when I got to that barricade there, it was starting to wanting to pull from that point because the revs were getting up. These cams come in at, you know, ideally sort of from about 3-ish right through to 6.5, like, you know. And on a normal situation like that, you'd drop it down to 5th if you were 2 up overtaking a road train. You'd drop it down to 5th. You'd crack the throttle open and you'd be gone like a cut snake, you know. So yeah, that was an interesting little test. So about the same on that scale, but it is 60 kilo heavier. Alright, so just something to mess around with. Sounds alright, doesn't it? Okay, thanks to my new subscribers. Make sure you check out all my gear. All the gear I've got listed below is stuff I've bought out of my money. I'm not sponsored by anybody. So yeah, check all that out. Please like and subscribe. That helps the channel grow, you know, all the algorithm stuff and all that. And I'll catch you next time, guys. Ian South Oz signing out.